Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8. This will be the first part of a playlist that I probably won't put anything in for about maybe half a year from now. Currently it is February 6th, 2023 at 3:17 a.m. This playlist is put here as a placeholder for when I do streams after when it becomes inevitable for me to do the surgery that I've been putting off for a while now. At the end of the day, still looking at other options with that, still wanting to consult with other doctors and consider maybe less invasive options to repair the issue of my bladder and the stricture and stuff inside with my internal organs. Plus, there's other stuff going on that still haven't figured out what the fuck's going on. Still trying to get doctors to figure out what's actually wrong inside my body. I've had a white blood cell count several times normal for about 7 years now. So that's probably not healthy to have a white blood cell count that's stayed 3 to 4 to 6 times normal. I mean, on the one hand, that's good. I guess if I ever get sick, my body's prepared to fight whatever. But yeah, I've had very high elevated white blood cell count for 7 years now, I think. I don't know. Main point being is I at least had 4 personal hours left at work. Granted, I won't get any more for probably about 4-5 months from now. So heck, depending on how soon the surgery winds up being, I might still have to wait a few weeks after I get back from the surgery because when I ever do the surgery, I'm probably going to try to take 2 months off, since I'd be doing 1 month of bed rest. Because I have a stricture next to my bladder, and the doctor was pretty clear saying that, okay, we can either put a stent, and not one part, really, really deep inside my urethra and stuff of my bladder. And yeah. But he said that was only it would stay in there for a full 24 hours, then come out, require a week to really recover, and might have something going with that. I really don't know. I'm kind of confused on that. I think it was last February? Because it was December 28th of 2021 that I did the cystoscopy, where they shoved the camera with the metal tube up your cock. And then it was, I think it was late January of 2022 when they did the thing where they put the thin catheter up my cock and pumped a fluid up the wrong way. That was a dyed fluid to see on an x-ray in real time. And the doctor from there was telling me about either the one stent thing that would take about the week of recovery, but he said there was a 30% chance that would even work, that it wouldn't just come back and be a problem later on. And then after that, I'd probably have to do the surgery anyway. And then, of course, you mentioned that there was a 90+% chance that the surgery would work effectively, which would be 3 to 4 hours of me being sedated, where the area between my ball sack and my butthole, they would cut that open, pull out my bladder and urethra, cut that up a bit, I guess, and do reconstructive surgery, shove my organs back up inside me, sew my taint shut, because I assume that's the correct word for it. Is that the scientific word for between your ball sack and your butthole, your taint? Anyway, so they would have to then sew my taint back together. And then I'd be on a month of bed rest, but during the first 14 days of that bed rest, apparently I'd have a catheter up my dick for 14 days straight of the 1 month of bed rest. So the first 2 weeks of the 1 month of bed rest, I would have a rubber tube up my cock, dick, whatever, pick a word. So, as many people could understand, I'm, of course, wanting to avoid having to do that. Because everything about that sounds horrible. Plus, it would make it a little harder to pay rent. Then again, at least I should be able to get medical leave and get paid at least half of my normal weekly paycheck, according to a 40-hour week anyway. A lot of weeks I'll sometimes work overtime. So, yeah, so at some point I'm going to have to maybe have that surgery. But yeah, I was at work. Technically, I would normally still be at work. I had 4 personal hours left, so I used my last 4 personal hours to be able to leave work early. So I won't have any more of those, at least for about 4 months. So, well, I guess fuck me, I guess. That being said, yeah, after about a couple hours at work, it became apparent that I needed to not be at work tonight, so basically my bladder stopped working, and basically I was trying to pee, and it just felt like a lot of pressure and hurts, and it was just sort of like dribbling out. I'm like, okay, at this point I can feel like, I think like my body's trying to pump out the pee at a decent force, and I think it's, while a tiny bit's dribbling out, it's more so going back up the wrong way, which in the long term could possibly lead to me rupturing my bladder open, and that could probably kill me. So I should do something about that. So I at least, after a couple hours, got the paperwork real quick, filled it out, gave it to the coordinators, didn't really explain why. I just said I need to go home. I need to leave. So I filled out the paperwork, used my personal hours, got approval for that, and I left at a decent enough amount of time ago. Basically, I came straight home from work, so I clocked out, left work, drove straight home. I then think I spent at least 40 minutes standing in my bathroom having an argument with my reflection. So I was just standing in my bathroom, yelling and arguing with my mirror for about 40 minutes. Anyway, so now I'm recording this. So here's the plan. I do want to at some point do a karaoke cover of the songs Puppet by Rammstein and Auslander by Rammstein. I already have thumbnails in mind for them, though I haven't had a chance to practice either one at all. I've listened to the songs quite a bit. I just was busy with other stuff, so during the weekend, I was originally thinking about trying to sing those songs Friday night, and of course it's Sunday morning. Well, it's Sunday night, but it's technically Monday morning at 3:25 a.m. right now. But I was thinking about trying to sing that stuff Friday, but I still have yet to get around to actually practicing those songs. So, but I do want to do it, and I understand it. My karaoke's terrible. I can't sing, and I really don't understand how to pronounce German correctly, and I'm doing a shitty job of it. Also, I'm still kind of distracted because my bladder's in a lot of pain because it's not working. So, really should have went to the ER maybe straight after work, but I felt I needed to change my clothes from work. But then again, I'm still wearing my work clothes. Like I said, I came straight home. Because seriously, I clocked out from work. I came straight home. And then I basically stood in my bathroom and argued with my reflection in my mirror for about 40 minutes. Now I'm recording this. And like I said, I might put comments and stuff, as updates of stuff on this video. But as far as with surgery times and stuff that you expected, I guess. But I'm not planning to put another video on this playlist until after I do the surgery. Now that being said, tonight what the plan is this. Right now I'm recording a video with that I'm called Angry Stream or something. That's the playlist. Anyway, I'm using the Twitch logo for this because when I do the streaming, it'll be on Twitch. Not that I'm an affiliate, and heck, I have no plans to ever be an affiliate. Heck, I'm not a YouTube partner. I'm never going to make any money on YouTube. And at the end of the day, even if YouTube wanted me to be a partner, even if I were to somehow have a massive amount of subscribers or whatever, I have no interest in ever making a cent or having advertising. If you ever see an ad on any of my videos, it's because I used some sort of copyrighted material, and so somebody else was able to run ads on my video. But at no point is my channel or anything on it ever going to be monetized. And let's be clear, there's no reason why YouTube would ever want to monetize me. I'm just some random crazy guy rambling at his computer who talks about hentai and video games. That's it. I play video games. I yell at video games. I vent about emotional problems. I make a video while ignoring the fact that I should be going to the emergency room right now. I sing terrible karaoke when my voice is epilepsy for your ears. Yeah, I read random books. I play video games. I just do whatever I feel like doing. Mainly, I just like rambling at my computer, and I guess I need people to talk to. So the Switch logo kind of looks like a human face, so that'll do, I guess. Yes, I talk to stuffed animals and stuff. Okay, that's whatever. Heck, I was just talking to my reflection for like 40 minutes straight a while ago. It's not that much of a leap at this point. Okay, so stop looking at me that way. But my main point is this: I don't remember. Fuck. All right. Like I said, 1, I have no intention of ever being monetized in any situation. I'm actually against it. Then again, why the fuck would YouTube ever want to monetize me? I am not friendly to any kind of advertiser. Then again, I have no intentions to ever be monetized by YouTube. Then again, like I said, there's no reason why YouTube would ever want to monetize me. I am like the least monetizationable person on the internet. I am the cringiest person on the internet. And here's the thing. If I ever even have 1,000 subscribers, I'll be like, what the fuck? I'll be like, what? That's not possible. Heck, I think it says 233 at the moment, and I'm pretty sure only 5 of them are real people, and they're here from time to time, I guess, which is cool. I appreciate every individual person, but I feel like, except for that 5, I'm pretty sure everything else is a bot that's just like being used by the FBI or something. I don't know. Which, if your guys are watching, hi! Feel free to say hi. I'd appreciate people talking to me. I may be slightly a bit of a lonely person, I guess. My bad. Yes. Heck, and like I said, I have a Twitter. It's mostly porn. It's just tons of porn. Or me just venting my random, sad thoughts of basically I'm a loser and a failure. Anyway. So, yeah. And like I said, I have no intention to ever be monetized on YouTube or ever make a cent from it at all. And it's not like I'm ever going to have merch or Patreon or sponsors or... And as far as I'm aware, I'm never going to be like, a YouTube partner. And like I said, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch after the surgery if I can. But I have no plans to ever be a Twitch affiliate. Even that I'm doing just for free. I'm doing it because I want to. I just like making these videos. I just like talking to my computer. I just like, even if there's 1 or 2 people that are responding. And again, there's times where I'll forget the YouTube or Twitter even exists, and I'll just, live life, I guess. But it's a mix of both things. It's just, this is a very obsessive hobby for me. But yeah. It's just, I have no intention to ever make a cent. Ever. But I just like rambling on my computer. I'm thankful that I have the outlet via YouTube and Twitch to just, I guess, be myself. But, yeah. What I'm doing right now is, like I said, in the future, like I said, I'm not going to be putting more videos on this playlist until when I eventually have that surgery. Because the intention is, I plan to, if possible, I want to start streaming again. As soon as I get done with the surgery. So, hypothetically, on the day of whenever it is I want doing the surgery, that I would come home, granted I would still have the catheter and all that stuff up my cock and all that, and I'd be probably drugged out of my mind a little bit. So, I'll probably have a lot of painkillers in me, and I'll probably still be in pain. And I'll probably be very exhausted from, being sedated for 3 to 4 hours and having my internal organs cut open. But, aside from all the blood loss and stress, I still want to try to record a video. I still want to stream on Twitch. The ideal is that I would want to, that same day, hop on Twitch and stream it live while recording on OBS. That's my intention. My intention is when I do the surgery, I want to be able to come home that same day and just be immediately streaming on Twitch and have OBS open recording my Twitch stream. So then I can then upload my Twitch stream onto YouTube. Now, there's of course a possibility that I might not be able to do that for a few days or even a week or so. I might be in too much pain or too drugged to be able to function, to like use a computer or do things, which that says a lot considering since the time I've been doing a YouTube channel for slightly over 2 years now. And during that time I've caught COVID twice. And I've still recorded videos during the time I had COVID where like the first time was when I was doing the curved space thing, though I kind of eased off that a little bit, just I was doing other things. The second time I was playing Cult of the Lamb, so I literally played almost the entirety of Cult of the Lamb having COVID, to where I was not feeling well at all. I was really, really not feeling well. But I still recorded, even though I felt like absolute shit. I mean, there were some times where I was kind of hacking up a lung, apparently, during those videos, but I couldn't help it. I had COVID. I had to cough a lot, and sometimes puke and stuff. That's not my fault. That's the COVID's fault. Okay, it's my fault too for being a piece of shit. I'm sorry, I'm a failure. It's like I'm a failure, I'm ugly, I'm fat, and my voice is annoying to listen to. And I'm boring and yet cringy. Shit. But hey, that's me, I guess. Anyway. So yeah, I plan to try to, what happens is, when I'll have that surgery, I want to try to come home that same day and just stream live on Twitch that same day and record on OBS and upload it to YouTube. But I might not be able to do that for a few days or maybe even a couple weeks. I might not be in good enough shape to be able to. And then, of course, there's the possibility that if you never hear from me again after the surgery, well, then I just died. So that's a possibility, too. I mean, if I'm going to be sedated 3 to 4 hours and they're messing with my internal organs, cutting me open, and blood is pouring out of me, there is also the distinct possibility that when the day of the surgery comes, if you guys just never hear from me again, well, then I guess I'm dead. Which I guess is very inconvenient. That's because, being dead is inconvenient. So in which case, I guess I can't record then. Sorry. I mean, I would if I could. If there was a way I could come back as a zombie and still keep recording videos, I would do that. If I came back as a zombie, I would definitely record videos. Or if I wait for a person to be a ghost. Or maybe if I come back as a cyborg. I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe the first couple weeks, okay, Lunar D8's just feeling really shitty. The drugs are taking a toll on him from, all the painkillers and stuff. That being said, if maybe after a month or two you don't hear from me again, I'm dead. So, yeah. But that shouldn't happen. But that's a possibility, as with any surgery or anything, I guess. But yeah, so if after the surgery, if you don't hear from me ever again, then I'm dead. And like I said, that's kind of inconvenient, but life is full of inconveniences like that. But hopefully I can record that same day. If not, like I said, maybe a few days or a couple weeks, I might just be under the weather, from recovering, because I'll technically be on bed rest. But I can record a video while be on bed rest. I can do that. Part of me is like, when I get done with the surgery, at what point would I be able to go back to doing a bench press and not have to be concerned about, like, part of me's worried, like, after, especially like where it is, like where they'll be cutting me open. I'm worried that, like, what if I get on a treadmill and then, like, I take a too long of a stride and my body splits open and my intestines just, like, fall out of me onto the treadmill, and then they start wrapping around the treadmill while I'm on the treadmill. Yes, I understand. I'm overthinking it, and that is probably a very low probability of that occurring. But that thought has occurred to me a lot. Or part of me is like, I've had kidney stones before. What if, like, the tube inside my bladder gets blocked by a stone? Or what if bugs start to try to crawl into the catheter? Okay. Like I said, I may have overthought things sometimes. I tend to do that. I mean, anyone who's listened to the Daniel Stern Bullet Train video, it's got a picture of a ladybug on it. But yeah, Daniel Stern Bullet Train. I tried to do a movie review of the Bullet Train with Brad Pitt and got a little off topic. But anyway, like I said, should be fine whenever I do the surgery. I do need to actually schedule that, probably, I guess. I'm hurting. I should go to the ER. Anyway, before I do that, like I said, I wanted to make this video talking, like I said, I won't make a second part until after the surgery, whenever that is, which probably won't be for months. But, anyway, I am wanting to do a terrible karaoke version of Puppet and Auslander by the band Rammstein. I already have thumbnails in mind. So what I'm going to do is, after I end this video and have it uploading, while it's uploading, I am going to get the pictures of the thumbnails that I plan to use for those songs, and then I'm going to post those to Twitter. Though, again, be careful going to my Twitter. It's just a bunch of porn, or me being sad, I guess. I don't know. I'm a bitch. Anyway, aside from me being a failure of a human being, there's also me being a failure of a singer. So, like I said, I'm going to make a couple posts which will be showing the pictures of the thumbnails that I plan to use for when I sing the karaoke version of those two songs by Rammstein. So I'm going to end this video, and while it's uploading, I'm going to be posting those to my Twitter. Other than that, I hope everyone out there had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, and if you're here listening to this, just know I appreciate you, okay? And when I do record the second part of this playlist, I apologize if I sound grumpy or irritable, because I'm going to be very grumpy and irritable. I'm going to be miserable, and I'm going to be in a lot of pain. I'm in a bit of pain right now, but, because like I said, I just thank you for listening. I appreciate it. And yeah, so I'm going to end this video. While it's uploading, I'm going to post those two pictures on Twitter with, some sort of caption explaining that it's for a thumbnail for a YouTube video or something. And then I'm going to go to the emergency room. And then I'm probably going to spend a couple hours at the emergency room. And then I'm probably going to eventually come home from the emergency room. Possibly take a nap. And then probably go back to work. Because by then it'd probably be time to go to work for tomorrow. So, yeah. I don't know. But like I said, I'm gonna hop off this video. And while it's uploading, I'm going to put those two pictures on Twitter. And then I'm going to the ER. I'm going to the emergency room. I should have been there. Like I said, I came home because I was like, I need to change my clothes because I don't want to go there in my work clothes. And I'm still wearing my work clothes because I just came home and I argued with my mirror for a while. And then now I'm talking to a computer. After that, I'm going to upload some pictures to Twitter that are my pictures that I plan to use for my terrible karaoke of the songs Puppet and Auslander for Rammstein. And then once everything's uploaded and good, because it shouldn't take long because it's just audio of a still picture. So basically by the time I upload the pictures on Twitter, this should also be uploaded on YouTube. Then I'll turn my computer off. I will get changed into, the clothes that I came home to change into. And then I'm going to go drive to the hospital because my bladder isn't working. And that's a major concern because my abdominal region's in a decent amount of pain. And I'm just sort of ignoring that because I'm very stubborn. Then again, like I said, I put in that request for that 4 hours after a couple, because I was at work for a couple hours. And then I put in that request. And then I kept working until the rest of that time, until that 4 hours would kick in. And then I left. And then I came home. Then I argued with my mirror. Then I recorded this video. Then I'm going to do the Twitter pictures where one's going to be a cat girl who's missing an ear. It's kind of depressing. And the other one's going to be a big titty elf girl. The songs Puppet and Auslander have very different themes. They may both be by Rammstein, but the songs are very different in aesthetic. They're very different in how they make you feel. The emotion behind each song is very different. Anyway, so, like I said, if you do hop my Twitter, just be cautioned. There is a lot of porn and hentai on that Twitter, and lots of just me and my insane ramblings. So, you're warned. Like I said, I am the most cringy and most cursed person on the internet. So, you know what you're getting into. I'm giving you a warning. Okay? So, I'm going to stop this video, I'm going to post those pictures on Twitter, and then I'm going to get changed, and then I'm going to maybe brush my teeth, and then I'm going to drive to the hospital so that I can go to the emergency room. And they're probably going to put some sort of drug in me there, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, hopefully don't require, you need the surgery today. Fuck! Bullshit! It's I don't want to do that. I haven't had a chance to even schedule, time off from work for that. Because, I've been putting off actually the surgery because of, reasons. But it's just okay. But at the very least, I need to actually schedule the surgery and schedule stuff with work for me to actually have medical leave. Because at least if I get enough money in medical leave, I can still keep paying rent and be fine there, I guess. But fuck. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to post some pictures on Twitter, get changed, and then I'm going to drive to the hospital and probably spend a few hours in the emergency room. Anyway, so I hope everyone out there had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And yeah, I should go to the ER. So yeah, I should go to... Why am I nervous to go to the hospital? Fuck. It's not like you're going to cut me open there. They'd have to schedule it for the person who's actually trained to, cut people open. It's called a surgeon, but for some reason that made me feel more sad to say. Anyway, so like I said, I'm going to end the video. I'm going to put the pictures on Twitter. I'm going to stop procrastinating. I'm going to get changed. And then I'm going to go drive to the hospital in the middle of the fucking night, pretty much. We're getting closer to early hour mornings. And probably spend a few hours in the emergency room. So, yeah, I just feel kind of depressed about that now. But hey, the pain is at least ignoring... The pain is distraction from the depression. I don't know if that's good or bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's a bad thing. Anyway, so I'm glad you guys listened to this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you guys don't need to go to the emergency room like I do. And that if you do, hopefully you don't procrastinate with it like I am. Most people would go straight to an emergency room. I'm I can deal with it for a moment. Anyway, so I'm going to stop the video, upload YouTube, put pictures on Twitter, and my Twitter's the same name as my YouTube channel. and then I'm going to get changed and drive to the hospital and go to the emergency room. Hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, everybody.